Hello everybody and welcome to Duo Mobile. This is the main page and dashboard of Duo Mobile. It gives primarily global information about the company's behavior. As you can see here, it gives like three important information about users, the bypass user number, how many are logged out, how many are inactive. Those information on its own, like it's not valuable, but if an administration sees a higher number of bypassed users or a higher number of logged out users, it means that there's something not going right and it's worth checking it out. On the other point, we see endpoints, and it only gives the information of like how many outdated OS endpoints the company's devices or the user's devices are out of date. The last but not least, on the dashboard, we can have the graph that shows the number of authentications that happened in the last 30 minutes. This can be very critical, especially if administrator sees like higher number of authentication happening at times where usually it doesn't happen. For example, like late at night or like hours like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., like see higher spikes. That's not something usual, and it's worth like locking users out and trying to figure out what was the issue. On the device insight page, this page is mainly focused on the endpoint devices. It gives details about the health of the devices and their status, how many of them are on their end of their life and how many are up to date or how many are not. As mentioned earlier, an outdated OS is more vulnerable than an updated one, so it is valuable information for an administrator to know how many devices are out of date and try to see if it is necessary for them to update them as early as possible. In policies, the administrator can choose add or remove authentication options and privileges from Duo users. It also allows to have certain groups with separate policies, like certain users might not need to have a lot of authentication needed. Duo partners with several top tech companies like Office 365, G Suite, Amazon, and Salesforce. This allows end users to use the secure single sign-on that is offered on to access their cloud applications. All users' information is displayed in the Users tab, and one of the examples about how easy it is to deploy Duo is found in the bulk enroll users. Here, the administrator can add all username and email of all the employees that need to enroll or new employees for the company that have to enroll, and just send a mass email to all those users, and which will have a link that will allow the users to actually set up their Duo account and install the app on their phone. Other tabs like groups, endpoints, and 2FA devices are more to filter and try to find out and pinpoint certain groups of devices or endpoints that have certain specifications that the administrator wants to change or to keep the way it is.